Swift69, thank you for a $5 super chat. My 3.5-inch flies perfect except when I drop throttle all the way, it yaws and tilts one way until I give it a little throttle. You have air mode turned off. Like, if this is not the answer, then I'm shocked. You have air mode turned off is almost certainly the problem. Give me a flight controller so I can demo this for you. I cleaned up my desk and I put away the flight controller that always sits on my desk, and now I can't find what I need to find. This is why you should never clean and put things away, kids. You'll never be able to find what you need ever again. Oh, by the way, what's this? What's this in my hand? Oh, hang on. I'll tell you about that in a second. Air mode. Go to configuration tab. Go down here and make sure air mode is turned on all the time. That's my recommendation. My guess is that you have that turned off. Oh, right. What's this? I'll give you a hint what this is. Let me give you a hint. One second. One second. I have to stage this. It looks correct. Oh. What's this? Oh. It's right. I'm working on a new version of the budget build for 2023, and it's got the new QAVS in it. The new frame. I'm not going to tell you the date that they told me when this would be in stores, because then if it's late, I'll feel even more like a schmuck than I have for the last months, being like, oh, it's coming soon. It's not here yet. But I have a date, and it's close enough that I'm actually working on, look here, QAVS V2 review. I have already recorded the review for the QAVS V2, the updated version of my frame. And that should tell you approximately how close it is to being in stores. And I'm working on the new budget build. It's coming, folks. It's coming. So I'm very excited to be able to tell you that. Cat and Bry, the Express Solis receiver is bound. My controller's just off. Why don't you fix the... Hey, instead of you poking at me on live streams, why don't you go get to work and fix those problems that I told you about yesterday that you told me weren't really your fault? But I got a few feature requests if you got time on your hand there, Captain Bry. If you got enough time to be in my live stream chat complaining about me, I got some feature requests you could be working on. North 49 wants to know, what is the budget build? Good question. It is this. So what this is, thank you, Plenty, for flagging that. Gives me an opportunity to plug my own product. God forbid I should ever do that. It is basically, you get this kit from Get FPV. And the kit comes with everything you need. Come on, show me the kit. There we go. It comes with everything you need to build an FPV drone, a 5-inch freestyle drone. And then, do I not just open it up and show all the stuff? Here we go. Everything you need to build an FPV drone. No, that's the frame. Okay, I guess I didn't show it all. And I take you through the whole process, step by step, in a playlist. And I show you everything you need to do from step 1 to the final flight to build a freestyle drone. So the idea is, and it's called a budget build, but these days it's for what you get, it's a good price, but it's not as budgety as it was 3 years ago because inflation or whatever. But the idea is that there's so much to learn when you build a quadcopter that like, how do you learn everything you need to learn? If you're going all over the internet trying to find the information, it can be really inefficient. And so instead of trying to give you all the background information, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take you from step 0 to the final step, hand-holding you the whole way, and you're just going to learn it all. And at the end, you're going to have a quadcopter you can fly. So that's going to be available from Get FPV. This is the this is out of stock. It's discontinued. This is the 2022 kit. The 2023 is coming. Hello? No? You're not gonna let me? You're not gonna... Oh, Get FPV. No, that's the 2021 kit. Anyway, you can buy it from Get FPV. You guys can't see my screen. What am I doing? Yeah, you can pick up the... This is the 2023, 2022 kit. There's a newer one. It's also discontinued because the 2023 is coming. That's what that is. Will the budget build come with remote ID? Paulie Shortcuts. Paulie, I will be making a video showing how, if you want to, you can put remote ID on the budget build. But it will not, by default, come with a remote ID module. It will be up to you to buy a remote ID module and to choose to put that on. Since it is a self-built drone, it is not required to come with remote ID from the factory, and we would certainly not impose that on you. What is the best receiver to use with Radio Master Zorro 4-in-1, and what all ones work with it? I have the Ranger as well, just can't figure it out. Finally got a computer again. To use with a 4-in-1? Oops. Thank you, Plenty. To use with a 4-in-1? I mean, I probably would use the RXSR from FreeSky. It'll work with FreeSky, D16 and D8, but not ACCST receivers. It'll work with FlySky, any modern FlySky receiver. It'll work with Spectrum, although I wouldn't recommend it. I would probably use the RXSR if you have a 4-in-1. That would be my choice. Continuing the super chats. We've had a ton of super chats come in. I'm going to try to get through them. Here we go. Parkour Guy says, thank you, Parkour Guy, for a $5 super chat. Oh, I see those pinned comments, Plenty. I'll get those in just a second. Don't unpin them. I just installed an Express LRS receiver to my Easy Pilot Pro. It binds and I get the right stick inputs. When I arm full throttle, it jumps and disarms itself. Okay, so Parkour Guy, the issue here, it's one of 4 things, and I have a copy pasta for it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the copy pasta. Ready? 1 second. This is the copy pasta for that. Here is how to troubleshoot this issue. I'm going to turn my camera off, and I'm going to let you screen grab this or pause it. What you're describing is one of these 4 things, and here's the reason I'm not just reading you the answer. You need to check exactly as I describe here each of these things. A lot of times people say, "Oh yeah, I checked those things." And that's not it. But they're not checking it correctly. So I've worded this as carefully as I can. So what I want you to do is just pretend you're a robot and do exactly what this says without any sort of creative thinking or initiative. And check each of these 4 things exactly as shown. Okay, this one is a little bit freeform, but that's what you need to do. Catman says, is racing really only 2% of the hobby? I don't know, Catman, but that wouldn't surprise me if relatively few people race. I mean, people who race are passionate about it, but a lot of people just want to fly around. I don't know how we would know the answer.